Welcome back. Yesterday we spoke about the state triangle and the first part of changing somebody's state and changing their emotions is what they think about, what they focus on, what they visualize. So it's all to do with the image in somebody's mind starts to shape how they feel about any given situation, circumstance or event. So today we're going to look at the second part of the state triangle. Now, the second part is all to do with our vocabulary and how we describe how we're feeling or describe a situation or describe an event. For instance, if I said to you, I feel a bit down today, or I feel a bit fed up, then you'd take it that obviously that's quite a negative situation. But if I said to you, I feel really depressed, then somebody who's depressed is obviously a bit more down, is feeling a lot lower than somebody who's just feeling a bit fed up. So think about the vocabulary that you're using to describe a situation. Also, if somebody has a limited vocabulary, if they have a limited choice of words to describe how they're feeling, then that person can feel a lot more frustrated. For example, if you take a child, a young infant, who only has limited amount of words to express how they're feeling, then they start to get angry, they get wound up, they start getting frustrated because they can't express to their parent exactly what it is that they're trying to tell them, what message they're trying to get across. And if the parent doesn't understand what the child is trying to say, then the child gets more and more and more wound up, more frustrated in that situation. So by having more descriptive words, by having a bigger vocabulary to be able to describe how you're feeling about a certain situation, or just changing the words that you're using, can significantly change how you feel about what it is you're focusing on. Just think now of descriptive words to describe how you're feeling right now in this moment. Maybe it's calm, relaxed, it might be normal, okay? Because these words will change how you actually feel. So if you're, for instance, if you really, really, really love somebody, you're not just going to say to them, I really like you, or I think you're smashing, all right? Or if you're feeling really, you're going to say with passion, with emphasis, how much you love them, how much you care for them, okay? So the next stage in the state triangle is the language that you use. Okay, so be very conscious of the language you're using to describe your emotional state at any given time. And part of that, changing the language that you're using can significantly change how you actually feel at that moment. So if you're somebody who struggles with anger, if you're saying, I'm fuming, I'm angry, I'm really annoyed, I really hate that person, just think, hang on a minute, let's just calm down a bit. Let's just change the words I'm using to, do you know what? I am so frustrated right now, or I'm so annoyed right now, or I'm just a bit fed up with you at the moment, can change the way that you are feeling at that moment in time. So the second part of the state triangle is your language. Okay, so for the third part, again, we'll come back tomorrow and look at the third part of the state triangle. So part 1 is what you're focusing on, and part 2 is the language that you're using. See you tomorrow.